Hello, welcome to the new season of TC Weekly Live, brought to you by the Frame Throwers. I am your host, Nicole, and I have a very exciting show full of talent and creativity. But first, let's get real.
Greetings, Earth. Welcome to the show. Let's start from the top of the world that is, with artist Tokyo, who recently was elevated over 100,000 feet in a helium balloon and dropped his album from space, where he also listened to his album. His album, www. Is available everywhere. Let's keep things going. If practicing Lent and looking for a good fish fry, struggle no more. www.wisinfo.com/Green Bay/fish fry is an interactive map that appears and lets you hover over fish fry locations with comment on what's good on the menu. I always said I got bigger fish to fry. Now to finance with Brennan.
Coinbase, the cryptocurrency wallet company, says it plans to start a fund that will let investors bet on 4 of the top digital coins, volatile assets that have brought outsized returns to some early buyers. The Coinbase Index Fund, belonging to a new Coinbase subsidiary called Coinbase Asset Management, will only serve accredited investors, or people who have annual salaries above $200,000 or at least a net worth of $1 million, excluding housing. The fund will let investors bet on Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and Ethereum, 4 of the 5 coins with the largest market capitalizations. And now onto movies with LZ.
This week at the box office, Black Panther is still holding down the #1 spot with over $500 million. The #2 spot is now held by the new movie Red Sparrow. Leading actress Jennifer Lawrence plays a ballerina turned Russian intelligence agent. Lawrence's first mission as a sparrow is to target a CIA agent. Things get a little messy for the actress, keeping us on the edge of our seats throughout the whole film. If you enjoy suspense, this film is the perfect fit. That's it for this week's episode of Get Real. LZ out.
Space, Stocks, and Spies. Oh my. What an interesting episode by the makers of Get Real. Let's hear what Charlie from Perfectly Posed has to say this week. Thanks, Charlie. Interested in doing March Madness? Email your brackets to Student Involvement by March 15th. Cash prizes. Feeling groovy? Grab a smoothie. Free Smoothie Day is March 27th. Grab your coupons in the Student Involvement office. Up next, let's see what we're exposing this week. It's all right.
Hey guys, welcome to Exposed. I'm Claire Kartz, and today's episode is going to be about the up-and-coming series, The End of the Effing World. The show, which was based on a comic strip by Charles Foreman, features 2 17-year-old kids, James and Alyssa. Alyssa doesn't feel like she fits into her home life, while James is convinced he's a psychopath, who has decided to move on to something bigger than animals, Alyssa. Alyssa convinces James to set out on an adventure to find Alyssa's estranged father, but along the way, they end up getting wrapped up into situations that increasingly get sinister as time goes on. This Netflix original series released its first episode on October 24th, 2017. Since then, the show has gotten an 8.3 out of 10 on IMDb, a 5 out of 5 on Vulture, and an 81% on Metacritic. Jessica Barden, who plays Alyssa, as well as Alex Lothar, who plays James, have both been in other series and movies, so you may or may not recognize them from other shows they've been in. So far, this series has 1 season, 8 episodes in that first season. The shows are usually about 20 minutes long, so it works really well, again, for a good binging length. But not only are the episodes short, but you really get into the storyline, which makes you want to watch more and find out where they're going next on their little adventure. My older brother recommended this show to me, and I just want to recommend it to you guys. There's a lot of great things about this show. The storyline is really interesting. It really leaves you on the edge of your seat, wanting to know what's going to happen next to these kids, and just all the things they get wrapped up in. It builds up, and you're just really curious what they've gotten themselves into and how they're going to get out of it. And really, the characters, you get more depth in the characters as the season goes on. I mean, which is obviously like most things, but these characters are really, I would say, what draws you into watching the show and figuring out what's going to happen to them. So far, it's only the 1 season. There is talk of a 2nd season. It kind of left you on a cliffhanger, but it also could have been like a cliffhanger that, they never finished. So there is talk of a 2nd season, but it has not been confirmed. This show got recommended to me, and I loved it, so now I recommend it to you guys. Go out and watch The End of the Effing World.
Wow, that sounds like a really awesome show. I'll have to add it to my list. Closing out the show, we have Bit Nifty with another nifty bit. Roll it. Hello and welcome back to Bit Nifty, the premier shopping network with all the latest in technology. My name's Nicole, here to bring you products that take life in the everyday, skyrocketing into the future. Excitingly enough, just like we said last week, the Cyber Eye is 50% off. We take handheld technology and put it right before your very eyes. Let's take a look. Wow, this thing sure is useful. This concludes this week's TC Weekly Live. Thanks for watching with your host, Nicole. Make sure to tune in next Tuesday at 7:30 and go follow DMT NWTC on Instagram. This is Flamethrowers. We're done.